I've been through heartaches, I've been to heaven. I've done my best and my worst, learned my lessons. No matter how hard my life would treat me, I'd always get right back up, never worry. 'Cause I got a million reasons to keep holding on. Yeah, I got all that it takes to win and overcome. What I got is just a feeling, but it's so, so strong. It goes on and on, on and on. There's something going on inside of me. I feel it growing stronger every beat. I never just believe in what I see, 'cause I can feel the energy, energy. Cause I can feel the energy, energy.
Welcome everyone, award winners, family and friends, to the Castle School Award Ceremony 2021. I am Trish Rendell, Chair of Governors. Regretfully, we are having to spend our second year celebrating the awards on a virtual platform. We are very disappointed that we are not able to see you and celebrate with you in person, but would very much like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the students at the Castle School for showing the utmost resilience over the past very challenging year. Tonight we celebrate the achievements of students who have shown outstanding effort in their education and the wider school community, determination to overcome personal challenges and perseverance to be the very best they can be. The Castle School community are very proud of you all. Welcome to the awards.
Hi, I'm Mr. Simpson. I'd like to introduce the awards for the Arts faculty this evening. It's been a bit of an unusual year in school, and there have been lots of opportunities for students to really shine in the arts, but in a bit of a different way, I suppose. We've had to be very creative about how we're working. Our visual arts students have needed to adapt what they're doing to sometimes working in school and sometimes working at home. And I've been really impressed with the way that the fine artists, the photographers, the textile students have still managed to produce some really great creative work and to be really adaptable in their work. Our drama students and our performing artists, well, drama and performing arts is often about working collaboratively, and that's been particularly challenging. We've had times when working collaboratively meant working over Teams or working in breakout rooms or recording yourself and then sharing videos with others, and times when collaborative work has been happening in the classroom at school. And throughout that, our drama and performing artists have shown real commitment to their work. Our musicians have made great progress this year, despite, again, quite difficult conditions. There have been times when it's been difficult for us to perform together, but luckily, happily, we're coming out of that now, and it's really fantastic to see that those students who continued their music tuition online with their tutors are now getting back to working in person, and the students who were doing online learning in lessons at points during the year are now working and performing together in class. It's absolutely magic to walk down the corridor and hear students performing again in school. The bounce back has been really wonderful. So in the last few weeks we've been out at the Eden Project with our fine art, photography and textile students, working outside the classroom again, which is absolutely fantastic, and a really important part of those students' independent coursework. Our musicians are working towards a big end-of-year concert, which I know is going to be a real success. And in the last few weeks, we've been auditioning and selecting actors to participate in our big high school musical, the major school production for next year. So there's lots and lots to look forward to in the coming months. So I'd like to just finish by saying a big well done to all of our arts students, to everybody who's been nominated for award this evening, and to everybody who's won an award, everybody who's receiving an award. And I'd like to hand over to our heads of subjects to announce those names. Thank you.
I'm Miss Steed and I'm here to announce the awards for the Art Department. We'll start off with the award for Progress in Year 7 goes to Daniel Gamblin. The award for Attainment in Year 7 goes to Julia Ardeline. The award for Progress in Year 8 goes to Oliver Budge. The award for Attainment in Year 8 goes to Claire Noble. The award for Progress in Year 9 goes to Ryan Salt. And the award for Attainment in Year 9 goes to Lauren Stockton. The award for the Art, Craft and Design First GCSE, Progress, goes to Callum Shoe-Smith, and the award for Art, Craft and Design GCSE, Attainment, goes to Jack Sully.
Good evening. My name's Mrs. Stepp. I'm Head of Performing Arts here at the Castle School. It brings me great pleasure to announce the Progress and Attainment Awards for 2021. Okay, we're going to start with Performing Arts. Year 7 Progress Award in Performing Arts goes to Ethan Shopland. The Year 7 Attainment Award goes to Emily Cameron. Year 8 Progress Award in Performing Arts goes to Zena Harris. And the Attainment Award goes to Will Ford. Now we're moving on to dance. The Year 9 Progress Award goes to Imogen Ahmet. And the Attainment Award in dance goes to Lola Beebe. Year 10 dance. The Progress Award goes to Lucy Williams. And the Attainment Award to Mia Lane. And finally to drama. The Year 9 Progress Award goes to Evie Walker. And the Year 9 Attainment Award goes to Alfie Gloin. Year 10 Progress Award goes to Olivier Reed. And the Attainment Award goes to Nicholas Holmes.
Good evening, my name is Mr. Adams, Head of Music at the Castle School. Congratulations to all musicians, vocalists and instrumentalists for your contribution to music throughout lockdown. Whether you sang in the virtual choirs or played in the virtual orchestras for Christmas, just want to say a huge well done. You may have even dusted off an old keyboard or sang to your nan on FaceTime. You made a massive difference to other people's lives. Okay, now on to the awards. Year 7, Progress Award goes to Enzo Hillenbrand. The Year 7 Attainment Award goes to Gabrielle Peters. Year 8 Progress goes to Emily Hill. And the Year 8 Attainment Award goes to Megan McKellar. Year 9 Progress goes to Lyra Evans. And Attainment to Natalie Smye. Year 10 Progress to Charlie Hedger. And Attainment to Matthew Lewis Baker. That's a John Williams Trophy. Year 10 BTEC class Progress Award goes to Ollie Millington. And the Attainment Award goes to Evie Blackmore. A huge well done to everybody.
Okay, the award for Fine Art GCSE in Year 10 for Progress goes to Ella Bryce. And for Attainment goes to Lily Foster. The award for Photography GCSE for Progress goes to Josh Morse. And for Attainment, Annabelle Goodridge. The award for Textiles GCSE, Progress goes to Ruby Ibbotson, and Attainment goes to Flora Wall.
Good evening and congratulations to all the winners of the English Awards. For Year 7 Progress, this goes to Arthur Spiller, and Attainment in Year 7 goes to Jack Fleming. In Year 8, the Progress Award goes to Ryan Walls and Attainment to Kalina Ducleaver. In Year 9, the Progress Award goes to Hannah Griffin and the Attainment Award goes to Ruby Crook. And finally, in Year 10, the English Progress Award goes to Scott Rickard and Attainment to Luca Hills. Well done, everybody.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Beidler and I'm Head of Food. I'm thrilled to be able to announce the award winners for food and nutrition this year. For Year 7 Progress, we're awarding it to Jacob Chattel. For Year 7 Attainment, to Emily Bird. For Year 8 Progress, the winner is Isabel Panks. And for Year 8 Attainment, it goes to Ellie Hoyle. Moving on to Year 9, the Progress Award goes to Elizabeth Sheehan. And for Year 9 Attainment, it goes to Isabel Whitney. Finally, for Year 10, the Progress Award goes to Ruby Honeywell. And the Year 10 Attainment Award goes to Beth Wharton. Well done to all our winners. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mr. Marshall. I'm the Head of Humanities here at Castle School, and I'm here to announce the award winners for Child Development in Year 9 and 10 this year. So first, for Year 9 Progress, our winner is Michelle Angela Radilia. And for Attainment in Year 9, it's Prakiti Nyopane. In Year 10 for Progress, it's Sanoa Musgrave. And for Year 10 Attainment, it's Hetty Bisson. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all our award winners.
Good evening, my name is Mr. Jones. I'm Head of the Sport and Nutrition, and it gives me great pleasure in announcing our PE winners for this year. So starting off with the GCSE PE, for Progress the award goes to Effie Andrews, and for Attainment the award goes to George Jarrett. For BTEC Sport, the Year 9 Progress Award goes to Evie Bradbeer, and the Attainment Award goes to Mackenzie Elford. For Year 10 Progress, the award goes to George Watch, and the Attainment goes to Shivani Dilip. Now for the PE Awards. For Year 7 Progress, the award goes to Megan O'Neill. For the Year 7 Attainment, the award goes to Thomas Vesti. For Year 8 Progress goes to Freddie McCarthy, and Year 8 Attainment goes to Scarlett Adams. The Year 9 Progress goes to Nainifia Kafula, and the Attainment Award goes to Edward Moja. And finally, the Year 10 Progress Award goes to Harry Steer, and the Attainment Award goes to Amy Squire. Congratulations to all the winners.
Hello, I'm Mr. Marshall. I'm the Head of Humanities here at Castle School, and I'm going to announce the winners of our awards for Geography and then for History. So, first up for Geography. For Year 7 Progress, it's Adley Turner. And for Year 7 Attainment, it's Aether Ledesma Berry. In Year 8 for Progress, it's Evie Jones. And for Attainment, it's George Collier. In Year 9, the Progress Award goes to Charlie Aitken. And for Attainment, it's Farhan Haq. And in Year 10, our Progress Award for Geography goes to Maya Navarra, and for Attainment to Eleanor Hasler. Well done to all of our Geography Award winners. And now the History Award winners. So, for Progress, we've got Jamie Hopes in Year 7, and in Year 7 for Attainment, Desiree De Lorero. In Year 8, our Progress Award goes to Zach Palmer, and for Attainment to Justice Gijo. In Year 9, the Progress Award goes to Iris Woods, and for Attainment to Vanessa Harvey. And finally, for Year 10 History, the Progress Award goes to Tatenda Gumbo, and the Attainment Award goes to Ollie Fry, which is also the John Hayes Shield. Congratulations to all our History Award winners. Well done.
Hello and well done to all of the award winners so far. My name is Mrs. Norris and I'm here to announce the RE and the Philosophy and Ethics award winners. So first of all, in Year 7 for Progress is Summer Comendi, and for Attainment is Constance Chappell. Well done. In Year 8 it's Nia Rogers for Progress and Christina Shazan for Attainment. In Year 9 it's Rohan Farmer for Progress and Lily Jones for Attainment, and that is the Bishop's Hull Parish Festival Trophy, so well done. In year 10, it's Jake Hares for progress and Eddie Briggs for attainment. Well done. And that is the Alpha Trophies Cup, so that's fantastic. So in the philosophy, ethics and religion trophies, or attainments now, we have in year 9 Liliane Lejoux for progress and Lara Hunter for attainment. And in year 10 we have Tegan Frampton for progress and Steffi Bagwell for attainment. Fantastic, guys, well done, that's brilliant.
Hi there and good evening. I'm Mr. Batcher and I'm in charge of the Technologies faculty, and this evening I'd like to start by introducing the awards for design and technology. In year 7 we have Imogen Leebody for progress and Eleanor Pownall for attainment. In year 8 we have Sammy Weir for progress and Emily Firth for attainment. And in year 9 we have Charlie Bennett for progress and Freya Tomlinson for attainment. And in year 10 we have Ella Penny for progress and James Bird for attainment. In engineering, in year 10 we have James Mahoney and Isla Kemp. And lastly, I'd like to say Leah Seeley is awarded the BT Trophy for Technology for exceptional work in design and technology.
Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you're watching this video. My name is Mohammed, and I'd like to start with a bit of an apology, because I do wish we could all be together in person. Of course, because we could celebrate together as one the incredible achievements of each and every one of the students here, and all of the hard work and the passion that's gone into them being here tonight. But also I want to apologize because, well, quite like the opposite of a lot of music artists these days, I suppose, I'm usually better at speaking live than on a recording. So please do bear with me. Nevertheless, it's all out of our hands, and it's great that we can still have some sort of virtual celebration at least. Anyway, hello, my name is Mohammed Lone, like I said. I currently work for Google as an advertising strategist. I consult with some of the largest advertising agencies in the UK. And while usually these days I'm based in Dublin, working out of a very glamorous, modern, glass-laden office in the centre of what we call Ireland's Silicon Docks, I'm coming to you today from the less glamorous, more homely and more, shall we say, rustic location of Galmington, specifically from my childhood bedroom, where around 10 years ago it was in front of this desk that I'm looking at now, where I'd be hunched down studying for my GCSEs, working towards my L2Ls. I don't know if that's still a thing at Castle. And it was also at this desk where often, usually at an unhealthily late time, I would catch myself and realise that I hadn't bought my food tech ingredients for the next day, and Tesco had already closed, which often resulted in a lot of panicked mornings looking for ingredients for how to make scones. Anyway, along every step of the way since I first stepped into the doors of Castle, I think it was in the Seeley building in 2009, I've learned so many lessons. And all of these lessons have made me who I am today. And, I continue to learn things about myself, about the world. And today I wanted to share just 3 of the most impactful learnings from my time in Castle, right up to my current work in Google with you. And I'm going to do it by covering my personal 3 Ps. I call them planning, proactivity, and people. Now, planning first. Where do you want to be in 1 year? Where do you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years' time? We all are either asked or we think about these questions, right? And I think it was sometime in year 9, year 10, that this really invigorated me. I really got excited thinking about what I'm going to be in the future. I saw, people leaving from year 11 to go into college, to go into apprenticeships, to go into various things. And I thought, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher, a writer, a rocket scientist. I think at one point during my time as senior student, I genuinely thought it was the start of my mission to becoming Prime Minister. But equally, and I think even more so, having expectations of you knowing what you're going to do, it can be a heavy weight, being expected to always know what's next. Because to be honest, it's hard to predict what's going to happen tomorrow. let alone what's going to happen in 1, 5, 10 years' time. And when it comes to jobs, for example, one of my managers at Google really highlighted something intriguing to me, and that was that my job that I do at Google now didn't exist 15 years ago. And the reason why this makes me really think is because technology is advancing. The world is advancing. There are things now that, I thought I was a young person, I'm 24, but I don't even understand when I look at my phone that you guys will. And it makes me think, in 10 years' time from now, what jobs are going to be there that we don't even know exist? What lifestyles are there going to be that we don't even know exist? So as most things, it's really important to have a balance in your planning. Don't get too lost in the future and don't put too much pressure on yourself to know what's next because you're not going to be able to. But equally, I find it's useful to have some navigation, a purpose that you're working towards fulfilling. Because ultimately, when you come to school, you learn, yes, you do your exams, and yes, you want good grades. But there's so much more that school has to offer than just good grades. School is shaping you and helping you shape yourself into who you're going to be in the future. And at Castle, you're at a really good place to do this. So I urge you to reflect on who you want to be. And it's all right. The idea of who you want to be is going to always change. It's going to be, pretty regularly as you learn more about yourself. It's always going to change. You might even not know where to start. Fair enough. But what I was taught in my later years in Castle was something I've really stuck to. And that was to always think of two things when you're planning. Firstly, understand what you're good at. Understand what you do well. And secondly, understand what you love doing. And if you can begin to understand these, you can start to have more of an idea of how you're going to plan and shape yourself. And everything that you do in school, every lesson you go into, every exam you sit, every class you have, it will have more context and it'll ultimately give you more motivation to succeed. Now, my dream for many years was to become what we call a management consultant, which is basically like a business advisor, like a doctor for struggling businesses, you could say. Some other people say differently. And I did all the work experience, and I did the internships, and I did all of that stuff. But relatively out of the blue, when I found Google's opportunity, I jumped at it. Because I understood those two things, what I'm good at and what I enjoy doing. And I was able to measure up the job to those. And I believed that it would bring me more fulfillment. And thankfully it has so far. Hope that continues. My second P is around proactivity. Now, we all know the importance of hard work. We all know the importance of working smart as well. Doing the right kind of hard work in the right areas. But I often recommend people to think how they can be proactive. Especially think about if you've got a proactive outlook. One of the things that I actually regret from my early days in school is I got into a very defined habit. I'd go to school, come home, have dinner, go to bed, go to school, come home, have dinner, go to bed. It was just a rinse and repeat. I think there was probably a time in my year 7 or 8 when pretty much all of my spare time I would use playing video games. And looking back, I regret that. Now, not because you shouldn't play video games. I actually still do play video games and I regularly get trounced in FIFA online. But because I regretted it because I didn't have a proactive outlook. Something outside of the usual that helped set me apart as an individual. I eventually found my proactive outlook. With my sports, for example, I became more disciplined in my training in cricket and football and rugby. But my main thing came as I came to the end of my time in Castle. Because I created a website. I called it Poponomics, a very interesting creative name, I know. But this website was just for me where I wrote about stuff relating to business, economics, which I found to be my interest areas. I wrote about, why Freddos are becoming more expensive every year, or why electric cars are the future, which, considering this was back in the early 2010s, I feel I was really reading the future there, And the website went on to get around 500,000 views, and actually it helped me consistently in my interviews, in my college, in my university, in my job, and so on. It helped me set myself apart. But also, crucially, it helped me find a proactive outlet. I had so many things going on in my mind. I had so many skills I wanted to develop, and this website gave me the chance. Now, my point here is not to tell you and everyone to go and make your own website. You could probably make a website 1,000,000 times better than mine, though, if you did. But the importance is to never underestimate the importance of finding your proactive outlook. It's so easy to get lost in the pattern of school, home. But whether it's a sport, whether it's a hobby like writing or YouTubing these days even, whether it's a musical instrument or whatever, you're in a great time, you're in a great position, you're in a great opportunity to be proactive in finding your outlet. And finally, I want to introduce you to my Panda Kings to talk about my final P, which is people. Now, the Panda Kings, I don't know why the name has persisted for so long, or where it came from, but this was my group of friends that I've had since year 7. We would eat lunch at break time so that we could play on the Astro at lunch. We would regularly enjoy the banter of Mr. Jones's improvised music in PE, and we regularly still speak now. Actually, probably they're the people I interact most with outside of work. And I want to introduce you to each of them quickly, so you can be inspired by them in the way that I am, but also for a further point that I'm going to go on to later. Firstly, Chris Hawes. He was our resident cool guy. As a football captain, unfortunately he supported Crystal Palace, but everyone has a flaw. He was a maths whiz. He was an all-round high achiever and one of the most competitive guys who I know. And today, Chris Hawes is an entrepreneur. He has his own business called Atlas Records, where he sells vinyl records worldwide. And last year he was actually interviewed by the BBC on radio about his journey. It was a really inspiring listen. I highly recommend it if it's still online. Now, Chris inspires me in so many different ways, as a friend, as a fellow colleague. But the main thing that he taught me is the importance of backing yourself. He decided to go off the beaten path of, going to uni, then getting a graduate job, for example. And he decided to go out on his own and back his own skills, back his own business ability to create his own thing. And he's been so successful in doing it. Sam White's been my friend since Parkfield. He inspires me on multiple fronts. One is his ability to master his craft. He's an avid runner, and I'm pretty sure Sam holds as many records at park runs across the country as Chris has records in his warehouse. I'm inspired by his commitment to always squeeze that extra 5% out of himself. And as a teacher now, I really admire how Sam has built and harnessed his people skills to enter a great career and become an excellent teacher, from what I hear. And finally, there's Joe McConnell. We call him Joe Mac, the thinker. When I need to ask him a question about philosophy or economics or politics, I always make sure to block out at least 2 hours in my calendar, because that's usually how long his answer is going to be. Incredibly academically accomplished. He's a great athlete as well. And he had a degree and a master's from Oxford. But he actually inspires me in 2 different ways. Firstly is his ability to identify his passion. In his case, it was a passion for development economics, which he actually started, I believe, when he went on the Zambia exchange from Castle, I think in year 10. But also his humility, how despite being so successful, having such a great academic career, and now working in the civil service, he remains one of the most down-to-earth, one of the most humble people who I know. Because it's one thing to achieve a lot, but it's a whole other thing, and it's so important to make sure that you keep your feet on the ground and remember how you got there. So I hope that gives you a bit of a glimpse of the people who I met at Castle and who continue to inspire me every single day. And these are just 3 of many, of students, teachers, who have helped me become who I am today. Now, my main point here is to show you and to highlight to you that you will all have your Panda Kings somewhere out there. You may have met them, you may be sitting, well, you won't be sitting next to them actually, because we all are somewhere else, but you may have met them yet, you may have not. You'll find your crowd, and when you do, you'll know it. But when you do, what I want to urge you is to make sure that you celebrate each other. I have more close friends from Castle than at any stage of my life. So recognize the incredible people who you're going to meet here. Your friends, but also your teachers, people in other year groups. And as someone who's been out of Castle for I think 8 years now, just know how lucky you are to be in such a great place, led by great people and with, crucially, other great people like you. Congratulations to every single student who's won an award today. It's an incredible testament to the great work that you do day in, day out. Thank you to the teachers who help navigate that work as well and also do great work. And I wish you all a lovely evening, and thank you for listening to my slightly longer than expected message. Thank you.
I'm Mr. Lamb, and welcome to the Castle School Awards Evening 2021. It's such a shame that we haven't been able to welcome you all into the main hall this evening to celebrate the successes of your children, but I'm very happy that you've been able to attend online, wherever you may be, perhaps sat on the sofa with your family or in the kitchen. I never envisaged that I'd have to give this speech online again for a second year, albeit at a different school. But I'm crammed into the conference room at the minute and next to the small hall. But I'm very happy that I'm able to give a speech to you this evening. You would have just heard from Mo. Mo is an ex-student, as you'll know, and a real role model to everybody, I think, and real inspirational words. And I really thank him for taking the time to deliver that speech. I will just remind him and yourselves of an event that happened when he was playing for rugby for Sandringham. He was part of my rugby team when I ran a rugby team for his year group for a couple of years when I first started at the Castle School back in 2011. And Sandringham went unbeaten for most of their time at the school, apart from their final ever game in the house rugby final against Windsor. And unfortunately they lost. And I remember the Sandringham team and a number of the students that Mo mentioned in his speech were in that team. Unfortunately lost, obviously, and were devastated at losing their unbeaten record for the 5 years. But it was a good event and reinforced the spirit of the house system, I think. I hope you've enjoyed listening to the guests this evening, and especially the heads of faculty, celebrating the achievements of your children. So, on to the awards evening. We're here tonight to celebrate the achievements and successes of all the award winners, all of you. You have been chosen out of 240 other students in your year group to receive special recognition for showing such commitment, resilience and endeavour during what has been one of the most difficult years I'm sure lots of us can remember. When challenges have come your way, you have shown perseverance to carry on, excelled in your studies and have shown such dedicated work all year. You should be hugely proud of the recognition you are getting this evening, as I know your families will be, and we are as your extended family. Now, this is where we would clap, so well done to everybody. That's all from me. Please do enjoy the rest of the presentation tonight. Take care, have a lovely summer, and we'll see you in September.
Good evening and welcome to our award-winning mathematicians. So the awards for Year 7, the Progress Award goes to Evie Clapperton, and Attainment Award goes to Martin Aracavella. In Year 8, the Progress Award goes to Chloe Knox, and the Attainment Award goes to Dylan Tucker. Year 9 awards, Progress goes to Isabella Neal, and Attainment goes to Ella Powell. And in Year 10, the Progress Award goes to Maggie Adams, and Attainment to Gabriella Jenkins. So very, very well done to all of you. You've all worked so hard this year, but I would also like to say a big well done to so many of you. It's been a tricky year with working at home and coming back to school and adapting, and so many of you have absolutely worked so hard and really achieved this year. So very well done. So a big well done to our award winners and everyone that's worked hard in maths and achieved and progressed. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Mr. Collins and I'm here to announce the award winners for the Science faculty. First of all, for Year 7 Progress is Jasmine El Abed, and for Year 7 Attainment is David Bagwell. Moving into Year 8, for Progress the award goes to Casey Fitzgerald and she wins the Howell Trophy. And for Year 8 Attainment is Ethan Shoesmith. Year 9, winning the Key Trophy for Progress is Wade Turner. And for Year 9 Attainment, winning the Janet Long Trophy is Chloe Fry. And finally, in Year 10, winning the Swebb Trophy for Year 10 Progress is George Lee, and winning the John Guy Trophy for Year 10 Attainment is Sam Campbell. A big congratulations to all those who are nominated for Science Awards and to the award winners from the Science faculty. Thank you.
Good Good evening once again. I'm now going to announce the awards for Computing and ICT. In Year 7 for Progress, Chloe Yandel. Attainment, Bonita Wadhams. In Year 8 for Progress, Lillian Contreras. And then Attainment, Luca Criddle. In Year 9 for Progress, Maisie Trott. Attainment, Morgan Phillips. In Year 10 for Progress, Luke Augustine. And Attainment, Ben Thompson. In ICT, in Year 9 for Progress, we have Jaden Briffer. And Attainment, Ben Hughes. And then in Year 10 for Progress, we have Charlotte Staines. And Attainment, Maximus Hillebrand.
Bonsoir, je m'appelle Madame Hopkins et je vais présenter les résultats pour le français. Le gagnant en année 7 pour les progrès qu'il a accomplis sur l'année, c'est Bobby Alford. Le gagnant en année 7 pour son travail et son potentiel en français, c'est James Lawson. Le gagnant en année 8 pour les progrès qu'il a accomplis sur l'année, c'est Danidou Kavisakara. La gagnante en année 8 pour son travail et son potentiel en français, c'est Aurélia Duncan. Le gagnant en année 9 pour les progrès qu'il a accomplis sur l'année, c'est Thomas Penny. La gagnante en année 9 pour son travail et son potentiel en français, c'est Anna Arakavala. La gagnante en année 10 pour les progrès qu'elle a accomplis sur l'année, c'est Nadia Weiss. Finalement, le gagnant en année 10 pour son travail et son potentiel en français, c'est Charlie Walkman. Félicitations!
Schönen guten Abend, ich bin Herr Floyd und ich möchte die Auszeichnungen für Deutsch präsentieren. Zuerst Jahrgang 7. Die Preisträgerin für die großen Fortschritte dieses Jahres ist Janita Racia Silva. Und der Preisträger für die höchste Leistung ist Flynn Hedges. Jahrgang 8. Der Preisträger für die großen Fortschritte dieses Jahres ist Harvey Locke. Und der Preisträger für die höchste Leistung ist Matthew Hughes. Jahrgang 9. Die Preisträgerin für die größten Fortschritte dieses Jahres ist Madison Curry. Und die Preisträgerin für die höchste Leistung ist Emily Craig. Und schließlich Jahrgang 10. Der Preisträger für die größten Fortschritte dieses Jahres ist Roshan Joseph. Und die Preisträgerin für die höchste Leistung ist Belle Butts. Herzlichen Glückwunsch an euch alle. Y ahora voy a presentar los premios de español. Empezamos con el año 7. La ganadora del premio al progreso en el año 7 es Martha Woolley Richards. La ganadora del premio por los logros académicos es Thomasin Scarrett. El ganador del premio al progreso en el año 8 es Miles Marsden. Y el ganador del premio por los logros académicos es Ollie Lawson. El año 9, el ganador del premio al progreso es Lawrence Aquino y la ganadora del premio por los logros académicos es Zebby Trout. Y finalmente el año 10, la ganadora del premio al progreso en el año 10 es Angel Zavala. Y el ganador del premio por los logros académicos es Jacob Ho. ¡Felicidades!
晚上好，接下来我要颁发的是中文进步奖和成就奖。7年级进步奖获得者是 Louis Bridge， 7年级成就奖获得者是 Rosie Virgin， 8年级进步奖获得者是 Taylor Dare， 8年级成就奖获得者是 Eden Musgrave， 9年级进步奖获得者是 Charlie Hendry。9年级成就奖获得者是 Betty Bedford。10年级进步奖获得者是 Christopher Contopoulos。10年级成就奖获得者是 Leah John。谢谢。
Hi, it gives me great privilege and honour to award the awards for the Learning Support faculty. So in Year 7, Learning Support Award for Progress goes to Stacey Keegan. Learning Support Award for Attainment goes to Callum Briggs-White. And Contribution and Participation within the faculty goes to Casey Sigabodler. Very well done. Moving on to Year 8, the award for Progress goes to Ben Grabham. The award for Attainment goes to Lewis Milburn, and the award for Contribution and Participation within the faculty goes to Samuel Hurd. Again, very well done. Moving on to Year 9, the award for Progress goes to Faith Parr Whitaker. Award for Attainment goes to Oliver Arndell, and Participation and Contribution within the faculty goes to Charlie Cole. Very well done. And then moving on to Year 10, the Progress Award from Learning Support this year goes to Liam Hebditch. The award for Attainment goes to Sebastian Reeves-Safe, and Contribution and Participation to Learning and the faculty goes to Cameron Robertson. Fabulous, well done, great effort for everybody.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Kernow, Head of Lancaster House, and it's my absolute pleasure to be able to award the overall progress in Year 7 to Ethan Shopland.
Okay, so I'm presenting the award for Year 7 Attainment, and this award could have gone to a range of people who have been really kind and worked really hard this year, and that speaks volumes for our Year 7 cohort this year. But the overall winner is Emily Cameron. Well done, Emily.
Hello, and fantastic effort to all of those award winners so far. Now, I'm here as the head of Carnarvon House to announce the award winners from Carnarvon. And we are so lucky this year, and such a fantastic house already, but we have all of the award winners overall for Year 8 and Year 9. So I'm going to announce those names now, so it's very exciting. Drum roll, please. So for Year 8, the overall Progress Award winner is Zach Palmer. Well done, Zach. And for Attainment, the overall winner is Dylan Tucker. So brilliant effort. Well done, guys. And for Year 9, the overall Attainment, so that's everybody all kind of added all together and how you've done. For Progress is Nanithia Kathula for Progress, well done, and Chloe Fry for Attainment. That's brilliant, fantastic, well done.
Hello, it's my honour and privilege to present the awards for the Outstanding Progress in Year 10 and the Outstanding Attainment in Year 10. Both of these students are in Sandringham House, both of these students are in 10Y2. Now, Sandringham House is where talent meets opportunity, so we're going to celebrate the talents and congratulate, first of all, George Lee, who's won the overall Progress in Year 10, and we're going to congratulate and celebrate Gabriella Jenkins, who's won the overall Attainment in Year 10. Congratulations to you both, gold standard.
I'm also here to announce some additional awards for students that have shown exceptional commitment to their art studies at Year 10 GCSE over the last year. There are 3 awards in total. The Fine Art Award, which is the Trevor and Harron Cup, this year goes to Beth Wharton. The British Institute of Professional Photographers Photography Award this year goes to Leah Seeley. And the Textiles Award this year goes to Emily Higgins.
I'd like to announce the Teresa Grabham Award winner. Teresa Grabham was somebody who was a great friend of the Castle School over many years, and this award is in her memory. So the Teresa Grabham Award is given to a student who goes out of their way to be a good friend to others or to do something for their community. And this year the award is going to Charlie Cole in Year 9.
Now pleased to announce the Digital Leader Award goes to Jamie Price for working hard in their spare time, completing it and working on a cyber qualification.
The Services to the School Site Award goes to Charlie Robin on behalf of the Eco Group.
This year I have the pleasure of announcing the Year 9 Governors Award. The award is presented each year to a student who has made the most of their time at the Castle School and who exemplifies the core values: achieve, belong, participate. I would like to congratulate all those nominated by their heads of house, and I'm pleased to announce this year's winner as Chloe Fry from Carnarvon House. Chloe's head of house, Mrs. Norris, describes her as a fantastic all-round student who is involved in all aspects of the school's enrichment programme, including music and drama productions, participating in house sports with enthusiasm and team spirit, and she is in awe at the resilience Chloe shows in her endeavours. Mr. Wordsworth, Deputy Head, praises Chloe's commitment to the school by cycling for 3 hours around the track with an older year group in order to raise money for Great Ormond Street Hospital, and expresses admiration in her overwhelming kindness in supporting other students when she herself faces personal daily challenges. Well done, Chloe. You are a deserving winner of this year's Year 9 Governors Award.
I can feel it, yeah.